Good morning. I thought I would work with the T cards today. Some of you might know these cards. They can be quite brutal. They're very truthful, and they usually pull on threads that you're not expecting. So we're going to get into it today and see where is your energy at this time. Actually, before I get into the T cards, I'm going to pick your runes. So, what is this reading going to be about today? Relationships. There is something to do with relationships in this reading for you today, so stick around if that is what you are looking for. Communication and trust in relationships. And possibly a new beginning on its way. So let's get into this, shall we, and see what are we talking about today. So we're looking at, this could be a relationship that you're currently in, or a relationship that you're thinking about. It could actually, for some, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, it could be platonic. But I'll get as much information as I can coming through to give to you around this. So, what is Wyrd talking about? Family wishes come true. So, there's something about trust within particular relationships in your life. And something that you have been wanting or hoping for has the opportunity to materialize. It has the opportunity to come true. So Bacano is shown up here because it can be like a hidden truth. And I feel like there could be something that you've been secretly wishing for or hoping for. And this is saying that it's got the opportunity to come true. For some of you, I feel like this actually could be a longed for child, like a longed for conception of a birth within the family. So it doesn't have to be like directly to do with you or your partner or anything like that. It could be to do with a family member that you have big hopes for. So there's been somebody on your mind, I feel, that you've been hoping that that wish will come true. And it's saying that this wish is definitely coming true. Pig, beware of greed. Now, what can damage relationships can be greed. If you kind of feel that you can juggle too many things, or trying to sort of put yourself out for too many options or too many things like that, it's that kind of feeling can create a weakening of the relationships. Now, there's something about communicating clearly, because something has been very greedy around you. So that could be yourself, or it could be somebody in your energy, but it feels like if it's all kind of one-sided and one person is getting more than the other, that kind of thing, it can create an imbalance. For some of you with greed, it's kind of like you are realizing some habits that need to change in your life at this time. But you're ready for that. You're ready for that to happen. Now, something exciting is going to happen around August new moon. It feels like you're going to be very excited. So this could be an announcement coming as the family wish comes true. Okay, so it could be that announcement of a pregnancy, an announcement of an engagement, but it's something happy. And as I said that, flowers and happiness has come out as well. Some of you are going to be receiving some flowers because of something that you communicated. Maybe you said like, oh, nobody ever buys me flowers. I never get flowers. And then suddenly, ta-da, you get flowers. Okay, January could be significant. And it's funny that I've never noticed this picture before, but can you see it looks a bit like Pinocchio? This frozen man has got a really long nose. I've never noticed that before, so this is significant today. Now, I feel like with Answers and Bacano there, this is bringing forward communication of a truth. So I feel like there could have been an element of lying or hiding the truth, rather than lying, more hiding the truth. That's kind of just hooked on that nose bit there in Pinocchio. Sorry, I feel like I'm very disjointed doing this reading today. I feel like I'm not getting my words out very well, so apologies for that. But it feels like someone has noticed the nose growing and sort of realising like, Actually, every time I say something, it seems to grow. So I'm going to change how I say things to look normal again, to bring my nose back in, because it's becoming obvious that I'm lying about something. It's becoming obvious that I'm not being truthful. So that could be you, or it could be somebody on your mind. I do feel it's more, that's a tricky one, because some of you I feel have just gone like, yeah, okay, maybe. So it could be either or, depending on your situation. I do see somebody spending a lot more time in bed lately as well, like not in an exciting way, but like in a sleeping kind of way, like you've been going to bed earlier maybe, or just wanting to sleep more, wanting to dream as well. I feel like someone's trying to dream. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Okay, so there is this strong feeling of an energy around you, someone that isn't really, again, that truth coming out. Now, January could be significant because of a situation that might have happened in January where perhaps somebody proved to you that you couldn't trust them. Now, Airwars, I feel, is kind of here to put things right in that situation, because what I'm getting through now is that there is somebody that perhaps you keep going back to, or you keep giving time and attention to, that just isn't really sincere, that doesn't really have your back. You know, they might say the right things or give you a vibe that makes you feel excited, but it's not sincere. It's not dependable. And that was something that you realised in January, but I feel like it's coming up now because maybe you are revisiting that or thinking about revisiting that. Okay. Now, this is up to you. If you go and revisit something from the past, or you try and patch things up with someone that you had a falling out with around like January time, you're kind of being guided to just maybe not, because success is literally around the corner for you. Between now and January coming, success is on its way. The most difficult part of a situation is over. What I am picking up very strongly here is some kind of connection that's been very sticky, very difficult to separate from, even though you knew it wasn't good for you, even though you knew it wasn't really fulfilling your needs. The most difficult part of that is over. So what this is saying is, don't revisit that now, because it's going to be even harder to detach from in the near future when you really need to, okay? Because something is coming, something better is coming. Now, dealings a relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. So this could actually be about this person in January that you fell out with. That could be for some of you. But for others of you, I feel like this dark man is somebody who's in your energy now. And this could be somebody actually bringing a truth to you. Or it could be you wanting to bring a truth to them. But this dark man, somebody with darker hair, I mean, they may have grey hair now, but someone who has a darker complexion. You are very connected to that person. Crown. Honour and respect will come to you. I feel like you have recently put a boundary down. You've communicated that you need to be able to trust, that you need to be able to have alignment, and that's what you need for a fresh start, for a new beginning. And there's an energy of, because of the way you are setting boundaries, you are being respected for that. Someone is honouring and respecting the way that you're going about things. Month of May could be significant as well. Now, that's a strange one, because it feels to me like May is a very important month to me personally, but it's like a very beautiful month. Like May is usually the moon cycle that is all about beauty. It's seeing beauty within ourselves, seeing beauty within the world. So I feel like May could have been a very nostalgic month for you, where you have been thinking back over things around that time that were significant to you, that seemed happy to you. Sorrow over a loss. So you could have maybe, you're definitely reminiscing somebody that was connected to the month